Blarla.
Hello peeps and welcome back to Mercury Fallen, and this is our Mercury facility with our peeplings that we've been building. Last time we left there was still quite a lot to be built, and I said that I would make sure that we had finished building all that so that we could then move on and look at some new things, and I've done that. Look, the base, it's looking pretty good, right? We've got the bedrooms finished over here. We've given Sir Lord Gamer his own research science lab. We've moved it out of the utility room here. We had to mine out a whole bunch of stuff in order to get enough mineral compound together in order to make our structure resin to get all this finished. You can see there's a couple of bits here that aren't finished, and there's a very simple reason for that. These require steel ingots, these things. So we need to work on that, but we did manage to get the water working over here so that we can try and get this cooking station up and running. And if we'll notice, look, we've got our canteen done as well. Look, we've got the canteen here. So they've got some places to sit, but the food dispenser isn't working, and they're all eating. Here's Blarla. They're all eating sort of raw food. Look at this. So if we look at the stats, we've got all sorts. So her health's pretty good. 1 nutrition, so she's fairly hungry. Fatigue's low at the moment. She's a little bit drowsy, probably because she's not getting good meals, and she's also stressed a lot of the time. And I think it pops up here occasionally saying that they're eating raw food and stuff like this, which is not great. And so there's lots of really great attributes, details, like details that we can see. But look, stress, 100% stress. It's not good, is it? A happy colonist is an efficient colonist, and so they don't get too stressed, or accidents may happen, you see. So this is not good. This is not good. We've got things to attend to. While building all of this, I did also have Sir Lord Gamer working very hard on a whole bunch of research. Look at all this. So we have, we did the utilities and the medical. We've got our food prep, but we also got some recreation, so we can now build a nice recreation room for that to hang out in. I always struggle with that word as well, so we can now make steel, so we're going to do that shortly. He's worked on biology, look, so we can do all sorts of stuff with fish tanks, aquariums and that. The fine dining. We've even got the decor here, so we can put some plant pots and nightstands down. So what should we get? I think what we'll do... Oh, look, no, he's currently working on food processing, fish chunks and a food processor. So he's working nice and hard, and he has been working very hard to get all this stuff done. What we'll do, we need to get some steel ingots. So we need 10 there. We need 20 here. So 38. Right, so let's see here. So now that we've researched it, we should be able to do steel from here. Am I going to make 40 of them? Do we even have enough stuff to do this? I don't know. Let's have a look. So it looks like it's going to be using this fuel, doesn't it, to make steel? Yes. Right, the anthracite stuff, which we managed to mine a bunch more, and you can see over here actually that there's lots of minerals over here to mine, and maybe we should get on and see about mining this stuff. Look, there's a bunch more of the fuel here, and oh look, we've got a organics chest. What's in here? Oh yeah, and look, the colonists now, look, they're here. Shall we try and read them in order? There is a kind of an interesting story going on here, but shall we just start with the first one? My name is Dr. Alex Kenner. Something has gone terribly wrong. I awoke from stasis, but the other members of the research team have not. The system appears to be in some sort of lockdown, and unless I missed a briefing, this should not be the case. Mission protocol states that the research team's stasis capsules are supposed to open shortly after arrival at the Mercury facility. My stasis capsule appears to be the only one functioning properly. The comm satellite is online, and I've dispatched the relevant data back to Earth. So that, when we first started, there was one capsule, wasn't it, that was open. So that must have been Dr. Alex Kenner's capsule. And everybody else has come out of stasis now, and we don't know where they are. But it seems as though we're sort of coming across old parts of the facility have turned into debris. I wonder if we'll come across Kenner at any point, you know, if we keep clearing out this whole map, if we mine out the entire map. It'd be interesting to see all the things that we'll be able to find as we go. Hopefully we'll even find some more colonists, and then we can build some more rooms for them and stuff like that. So we're starting to make steel ingots. Should we speed up time? We're starting to make steel ingots because at the moment we're growing all this food, but it just lies around on the ground. That can't be good. That cannot be good at all. Look, 591 potatoes. It's a bit out of control, to be honest. And I've even been sorting out the storage. Look at all this hemp and organic materials and stuff in here, along with some tech for the time being. We'll separate them eventually. I've got resources in here, produced goods here. But yeah, I don't know. Are we producing too much food? Maybe. Producing an awful lot of potatoes. I don't know, a lot of hemp that we're not using. Look, I'm not using this stuff. But there we are. So they pick up their raw potatoes and they come here and eat them. Oh, Stress ate raw food. So her stress has gone down. But I'm assuming that when they're eating proper meals and that, we'll get bigger boosts and whatnot. We'll find out. Tech chest. Yay. Oh, another blueprint. Do we get... Oh, what is this? Blueprints detailing how to create an aeroponics farm. Oh, that's exciting, isn't it, guys? That's exciting. We want to be doing that, peeps. Yes, we do. Right, now, shall we see about producing some cooked goods? Cooked potatoes, and apparently fish and chips and fried fish, but we don't have any fish at the moment. So, shall we see about... Look, we'll just cook a massive... We've got so many. You know, if we cooked 200 potatoes... Because how many potatoes do we have again? Look, 600. So that'd be 400 potatoes. We could... try and get... Now this high priority thing doesn't really work very well, because it says here, sets this object to first place in the build queue. Fantastic. Other objects may still be constructed first if build materials are not available for this object. Now that's where it gets daft, because that's not good. The idea is that I want to set this... There's a priority to get somewhere to store the food. There's a priority on it. That means I don't necessarily want lesser things built first. So, for example, I really wanted this cabinet built. And putting it to first in the queue wasn't getting it done because it needed something like 20 of these structural resin. But of course a wall doesn't need anywhere near that much. So they were still building all the walls and all the utility pipes and doorways and floors. All the while, I'm still waiting for a convenient place to store the goods so she's not walking off, so that it goes faster, so the whole production would go faster. Couldn't do it. I was so angry. I got a little bit salty. See, look, he's building this food dispenser, but not this refrigerator, which is one in the build queue. I feel that if something is in the first place, if you've set something to high priority, then they shouldn't use the resources required until they've built up enough to make this. That's how I feel, right? That's how I feel. And let me know in the comments below if you feel this way as well, because that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Don't get me wrong, Tim, love the game. Love the game. But I don't like that. That has been annoying me somewhat. Let's have a look at this. So our food dispenser. I like these tiles. The cafeteria floor. I quite like that. So I've got a food dispenser here. Oh, allowed items, so we can actually... Oh, that's amazing. Isn't that brilliant? That's amazing. So you can actually even control which food dispenser deals with what stuff. That's fantastic. Oh, I like that. Ooh, so we could, I suppose, ultimately have different cafeterias. Near the fish place, you could have a very sort of fish orientated type restaurant, and over here you could have you know, I don't know, what else is there? Chips, salad and bread, and that near the garden. Bread, how do we make that? But what we're going to do is we're going to keep it all together for now. Keep it simples, right? Keep it simples. Do you like the bedrooms? Oh, that's a point. We can now build look, nightstands. Nighttime underground is probably hard to notice. Right. Oh look, it's so, this looks like it comes with actually a light. Should we build one? Oh, look at that. Let's build one. So then we wouldn't need this light fitting. What would be nice as well, do you remember in early development of RimWorld, all you could do was deconstruct items and then rebuild it somewhere else? And what happened later is that they allowed you to move items that you've already constructed so that they're not, you know, so that you don't lose the materials. In addition to that, you could also deconstruct, but so it's in a box ready to just be placed somewhere else. That would be really great. I think that's, being able to move these items would be really great. Being able to put it into storage, even more so. But at least being able to move them would be great, because now I didn't know that the nightstand was going to have its own light, but it does. Look, and we can change the light colour. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, come on. How cool is that? How cool is that? That is so cool. Can we set who sleeps where? No. That'd be cool as well if we could say, you know, whose room belongs to who. That would be pretty cool. So now it sort of makes these a bit null and void. Oh my god, it's like a disco. So I think that's a bit of a shame. I think it's a bit of a shame. Because I didn't know it was going to happen. I'm new to this game, right? Okay, we're learning as we go. So what we'll do is we'll deconstruct these lamps. Juicy crazy. How much do you think we'll get back? 5 structure resin. How much do they cost to build? Nobody knows. 2 1? 5. Oh, I got... Okay, fair enough. You know what? Forgetting exactly... What have I done here? I didn't construct the... Peeps, why didn't you tell me? I was clicking on the wrong thing. Oh my god, this is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. Right. So stupid. Oh, look. Here's one of the fridge. Here's one of the fridge. Oh. Arrowhead. Right, they're starting to fill all this up. Is anybody cooking? Is anyone actually cooking? Who? Meals. Somebody's the chef. So he'll cook, but it's 3 on his priority. So what about Cat? You're in the same. You're a science. Cat. Right, boss in it. Right, okay. Right, Cat, we're going to change your cooking from botany. That's it. We're going to change that priority. There we go. Change that priority. Now, we've still got some steel items here that haven't been produced. Yeah, they're in the crafting queue. Don't know quite what she is. Our mineral compound has run out. Now, to get more mineral compound, we have to mine out dirt. That's where we get it from. So there we go. We'll get onto that. And look, we've still got more resources. Get all that. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Now, power. I was looking at this power thing, right? Because we're hooking up quite a lot of stuff to this power. It feels as though we need to build more. I don't really understand much about this at the moment. But look, we're going to want to do aquariums and all sorts of stuff. So, right. Let's see here. We do have the resources to build it. Should we build another one? Like that? Build another one. feel as though our bioplastics is getting a little low. So I'm just going to up those. Cloth's okay. I don't quite know how to make plant nutrient yet. Still learning. I've actually got quite a lot of this stuff. Okay. Right. So let's... what I want to do is continue to build... Oh, look. See, the power's gone out. Power's gone out on that. It's no good. I want purple lights. Red and purple. Red and purple. This doesn't have power. See, I knew there was a power issue. So this is probably a good idea. But is it hooked up? Yeah. It is, but no fuel in there yet. Should we... Where do I keep the fuel? I think I keep it right here, so it's fairly close. That's fine. That'll be fine. Will they not do 2? It is enabled. They can do it. Can I put fuel in here? Who does that? Whose job is this? Whose job is this? We need more power. Put fuel in there, please. Who's been refilling the fuel in this one? If this is the power output of this is too great for too long, does it blow up? Is that a thing? Because this is full, we could really do with getting another one built, but we need to produce more steel, which she should be able to do actually. Oops, don't want that. Oops, get rid of that. Actually, do you know what? We've got 10 iron. Let's build another 10 iron, another 10 of that, another 10 steel. Okay. This is going right. The oops. Let's get rid of that so we can get straight onto the bioplastics as well, because they're getting really quite low. So, right, they've put the fuel in there. So this should start helping now with the power output. Things should be getting power now. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, okay. And I'm just going to let them put food wherever. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just not going to worry about it. And then if it gets full, we'll build more of them, right? We'll build more of them. So that should start help clearing up all these potatoes and stuff, though. Oh, got a load of hemp over the floor. There's just so much of it. Look at it. It's just so much of it. And at the moment, hemp only good for one thing. If we can do more with hemp, then I don't... it's used to make plastic. If that's all that we can do with it, then we might as well start... It's got loads of storage space for that. So we could say, hey, look, you take 4... Oh my god, look how much it is. Just, here, look. Make something like... Sure. There you go. Make that. That'll keep her busy. That will keep her a bit overly busy, if anything. Right. Sorted out the power. Sorted out water. We've got storage for food. So let's start investigating some of these new things we've got going on. So aquarium not ready for yet. Oh look, a food processor. Okay, so the food processor. Ooh, I'm going to want in here. Now, did you see all the stuff that it needed? So it needs 20 bioplastics. Well, we're on that. But look at this tech that it needs. It needs 8 electronics and 10 mechanical parts. And I'm not sure that we're quite on to all of that yet, are we? Don't think we're quite on to that. What else can we build? Oh, look. We could build... Oh, should we build a medical bay? Should we build a medical bay? And we can also build... What have we got here? Med bay and recreation facility. Should we build those two things? And then we'll get onto this biolab, which I think is where all the fish are and stuff. Ooh, it's exciting. It's exciting. Look at them. Look at them. Just mining out loads of stuff. What's this? Minerals. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, look, there's another one over here. What's this one? Organics. Oh, yeah, because we need more of that. Finally. Nancy Phillips, level 6 miner. Excellent. Are we making food? Is Kat doing the food thing? Is it happening? Is it happening? Do we have any meals? There is a way of checking. Look, cooked potatoes. Oh my goodness. Are they in here? They are. Wow, Kat. That's fantastic. You're doing great. Now, a med bay. I don't know how big I want the med bay. Let's see. So, where would it... Right, how big is a medical bed? Okay, because I'm thinking I'd like multiple. Should we go to this water's edge here? So what we might do... Not door. We'll take this wall. We'll bring the wall all the way down here and all the way up there and all the way back here like this. It's a bit of an odd space we've created there. And we will continue the hallway like that. But we'll deconstruct that because we're going to put a... And we will deconstruct this and put a door there as well. Right, okay. Now, I know that we'll be able to deep drill this at some point, but we are just going to cover it up. So, med bay floor. There it is, med bay floor. And, no. We're going to want this to just be a hallway. There we go. So, I'll let them get on with that. Are we on fast forward? We are. Fantastic. Loads of this mineral compound now. And loads of structure resin, so we should be able to get on with this quite nicely. Get on with our medical bay. Now I think I'd kind of like to keep this as bedrooms. I mean, I don't know if we're going to come across any new peeplings. I'm just sort of assuming that we might come across some more stasis things, and it'd be good to try and keep the bedrooms together. Maybe put the bedrooms up here, I don't know. So maybe we could keep the recreation near the canteen. That might be okay. Should we see about... Because it looks like there's a bunch of stuff back here. So let's see. So a recreation room. And it looks like we don't have much that we can actually put in one. So we don't need to make this uber big or anything. I don't think. And what we could do, we'll move the door to there. We'll put a door in here. Excellent. Door. And what was it? A recreation floor. Excellent. And in the way of... We should look at these plant pots, shouldn't we, actually? We should look at these plant pots. We've got some... benches. Excellent. Shall we put... I could put a chair in. Just one. Okay, what else could we put in here? To make this nice. So we could put in a light. Put in a light. And... try one of these plant pots, see what they're like. I like the idea of putting plant pots also in the bedrooms. What? You know, wouldn't that be nice? So why isn't that bedside table on exactly? Have we not got? Have I not put power underneath? I haven't. Excellent. So we're going to link this up into a nice big loop. There we go. Right. How's it going over here? She's doing it. Absolutely making those cooked potatoes. Brilliant. Brilliant. It's all happening. We're discovering lots of new things. At the same time, he's constantly researching at an alarming rate. algae farm. Excellent. Okay, and then we can get to aeroponics, because wouldn't it be great to have an aeroponics bay and everything? Oh my goodness. But for now, we're going to try and get on with this. And also try and discover everything that's out here. Here's the edge of the map. So we're getting close to the edge of the map here. Aren't we? Yeah. So let's take advantage of the fact that we've made it to the edge of the map. Shall we? I think we will. Just try and discover everything that's in here. And it'll also be nice to clear it out so that we can build more, right? Mining out the entirety of the map is appealing. Just to make sure that we've discovered everything that can be discovered, right? That's what we want. That is what we want. I think this game looks great. Look at this. I'm really enjoying this. You know, it's got so much potential at the moment. You know, given that we're very early into game development, you know, so we don't have balancing and stuff going on. That's one of the last things that you sort of look at in real detail, right? You just need to get everything in there first, which can take a lot of time, right? Getting all the systems in place because they all interact with each other and whatnot. So it's, you know, there's a lot to do for one guy who's making it. But I, for one, am definitely going to be patient with it, because what I see so far, I'm really enjoying this game. And it'll be really great seeing how the sort of, at the moment the challenge isn't really there, I suppose. But like I say, give it time. You know, it's early days. Did we get the second one? We didn't get the second one. Never mind. Right, shall we skip forwards and see about when all these are built? That would be good. That would be good. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, please hit that like button. As long as you are here, why not check out one of my delectable videos available? Feel free to come stalk me on social media and be sure to share this video with friends so even more may watch my schizwa. See you next time, peeps.